Hey guys, Elite Legionario here, and today I'm bringing you a four-player free-for-all on the Syrian Flats, I think it's called, and it's a night battle, which I haven't done for a long time. I must do more of them actually, but anyway, I'm in command of Dacia again. I quite like Dacia. They're probably my second favourite barbarian faction, and historically they're quite a tough nation. I'm going to fight my opponent here, Shinobi, who is in command of the Julli Romans. Then there's Roman PL, who is in command of the Seleucid Empire, and then there's Richard Lionheart, who is in command of the Greek city-states. So I'm going to attack his archers here, but because it's night, they're automatically on fire arrows, which I didn't want. I forgot about that. My army consists of 4 units of silver gold chosen swordsmen, a unit of warband as a peeler shield, 4 units of gold tech archers, 2 units of gold noble cavalry, 2 units of falksmen. My opponent's army consists of, looks to be 6 units of non-upgraded legionary cohort, 4 units of probably looks to be 1 experience or 2 experience on their archers, and lots of these legionary cavalry. Some have got upgrades, some don't. That's probably where his power is really dangerous. As you can see, even with all my upgrades, my falksmen just wrapped pretty much straight away. My cavalry's doing pretty good here though. They've got more upgrades and he hasn't got as many men on the point. So here he's going to bring his infantry up, and he's using his peeler, but he's hitting my shield and not my men. So here I'm going to use my other falksman unit to intercept, but they'll break down pretty quickly. So falksmen can be good against cavalry, but at the same time they can be unreliable. So I come in here. I want to just try and keep this cavalry unit pinned, make it lose plenty of casualties. He looked like, I think he had about 4 or 5, even 6 cavalry units. And of course Rome is a lot better than Dacia. But I'm making pretty short work of his infantry because mine have got more upgrades, but he has got 2 extra units on top of mine. And he's won the cavalry battle very decisively. So I'm pretty certain by this point that I was going to lose. I was unable to stop the cavalry. Here he comes in for a charge, but unfortunately for him, he doesn't go back far enough and get much of a hit. And I've already done a lot of damage to the centre of his army. So my men are going to hold in there. Upgrades speaking here, his men have got no upgrades, mine is silver gold, so mine are a lot more upgraded, and I do a lot of damage. As you can see, there's a lot of dead Romans appearing in the infantry line. This is why upgrades are so important. It's never really a great idea not to bring any, but I can understand a faction like Rome being confident that non-upgraded units can do well against Dacia. But my faction really underperformed here, and I was hoping they'd do a lot more than that, but they just didn't. But never mind. And here he's coming in for more charges. I'm using my archers against his cavalry to slow them down. I want to try and make it hard for them. But as you can see, a lot of his men are breaking up. My men are doing very well. But you see, I'm able to intercept his charges with my men here, while I've got other units keeping his men busy. So here my cavalry come in for a charge to intercept his cavalry, or slow them down at least, while archers are going in as well. So as you can see, this is actually going quite well. Unfortunately my general dies and my whole army routs. That's the problem with barbarian factions. Once your general's dead, it's over. But well, more or less my whole army routs. But I'm not unsatisfied. Here I do a bit of a run into his archers, try and get some kills out of them. With my cavalry, my remaining cavalry. And I've still got some of my own archers here, and I'm just going to use them to fire at them. But as you can see, this has been a ridiculously close fight. This is squad resolution too, so if it deems my kills good enough, I might still be able to win this, you see. So as you can see though, his cavalry survive. Well, a few of them survive, but pretty depleted. And they're going to get a lot of arrows in their face. He's still got enough archers here to be an inconvenience. But as you can see, his cavalry survive, but his infantry don't, and his archers are about half strength. But his cavalry, we've got like 6 units of cavalry, each with about 3 or 4 men in it. So I did a pretty good job on such an enormous amount of cavalry with only 2 cavalry units and 2 falksmen. So I'm not unsatisfied with that either. So over here, you can see that the Seleucid player is doing a pretty good job, but his opponent's only got militia hoplites and standard hoplites. An interesting choice. He's got militia Greek cavalry. Looks to be a general's unit and some incendiary pigs. Wow, that's different. So he had a pretty easy opponent because he just brought militia hoplites and standard hoplites. His cataphracts would just eat them up. Look at this, he just like fully charges into these hoplites as cataphracts and it's just over. So even though he's defeated this Greek player, the Greek player's army really consisted of nothing in the department of very good units, as you can tell. So my army's gone, but my Roman opponent is extremely depleted to the point where this would be called like a Pyrrhic victory because he's got nothing of great value left. He's got like a few handfuls of very depleted cavalry left. He's probably got enough to make up about 25 cavalry all up, and about 50-60 archers. So after all his forces, he had all those legionnaires and heaps of other cavalry which are depleted. Lost a good batch of archers there, as you can see. So I'm not unsatisfied, considering how many times I got hammer and anvil. Not bad for a barbarian faction like Dacia. These cataphracts though, they're just going to munch everything up. So I'm just going to triple speed here. But I suspect by this point that the Seleucid player will get the most kills. But the interesting thing to note is, there's the death of the Greek general. The Greeks, like I said, didn't have any very high quality units, so even though he gets lots of kills, because they're not very high quality, it doesn't factor them in as much. Like I have had done battles in the past, I've had 500 more kills than the person who's actually won the game, because my extra 500 kills were not considered as valuable or tough as the ones that opponent who got 500 less that got. So it's not just pure numbers in squad resolution. So here these cataphracts are going to charge in. These legionnaires do okay against them. I like legionary cavalry. Probably not very common in Roman armies, but there would have been some, probably. Cataphracts would have been very common though in these Eastern armies. Well, not huge numbers, but they were real units, you know. So that's the Roman player beat. But unfortunately, for some reason, even though everyone admits defeat and stuff, you got to chase them all down, which is kind of annoying. But then again, just squad race, so it's all about points. So it's kind of neat to use the a night battle. I haven't done it for a long time. I just sort of don't really think about doing it, but I should do it in future. It kind of brings another sort of dynamic to the game, another new sort of style. Just gives a new setting, eh? So you know, I like to try and vary it up for you guys. You know, desert maps and plains and mountains and forests, and you know, this is why I want to get my computer fixed, so I can get my get Bell's mod map pack reinstalled, so I can get all those maps again. Unfortunately, I tried installing it, and for some reason it just won't install at the moment. I'm pretty sure it's to do with the files that are mucked up on my computer at the moment. So as soon as I get that sorted, guys, I will get Bell's mod map put back on the computer, into the files. So it adds 134 maps, gives new skins to the Spartans and the general units, and it's just a fantastic mod. And it's really easy to install. I'm not good at installing mods, but I've managed to work a few out. So yeah. So anyway, to my absolute shock, I win this battle. I don't understand why. I have much less kills than I have like 300 less kills than Room and PL, but like I said, it must have deemed what I killed far more quality worthy than what either of these guys killed. I find that interesting, because I would have thought that my men with their upgrades would have been the most probably the most worthy kills for Shinobi here, but it didn't work like that. So there you go, guys. There's 320 kills less than Room and PL, but I've still won. So yeah. My men did pretty decent. My chosen swordsmen did very good, because they got hammer and anvil like 10 times. My barbarian noble cab did pretty decent against the sheer amount of cab they fought. My archers didn't really get a huge chance, and my falconsmen, they kind of held, I guess. My warband saved me from a lot of Pila though, so Pila shield's always good against Rome. So there's a bit of a unexpected turn of events in this fight, but hope you guys enjoyed, and I shall see you next time.